Okay, so I wasn't gonna do this. Like I had thought about it before, but I decided I didn't like the idea of it, or I didn't, I decided I didn't want to do it because, like, maybe I wouldn't want anyone to see, or I wouldn't want to see, or like, not, didn't want to, like, put it on the internet, you know? And like, it seems like really stupid, but I'm so frustrated right now that I decided I'm just gonna like record it anyway. And um you can like see, I guess. um I never, if I'm around people when I dissociate, whether it's just like being out of it, or if it's like I'm not in my body, or if it's the whole world feels fake, like it's all a dream or something, and like doesn't feel real. Um, it, where was I going with this? Oh, usually I'm alone, but um, if I can't be alone, I am so good at acting that like if I was like I can be really dissociated and people still don't know anything's wrong unless they notice that like I'm a little bit too quiet, but that's it. Like that's the only way to tell. And for some reason, like when I'm dissociating and I'm around people, no one can know, so I have to sit and like I can't let anyone know, so like I'll lie to your face about it a lot of times until I'm in like a lighter stage of it. And it's really scary. Like I'm frustrated and scared when it happens unless I check all the way out and like mentally go to a beach with dogs or whatever. I'm sorry. I just realized I'm not even looking at the camera. I've been looking at my phone screen. But can I flip this? So hi, this is me. And you can see I'm like ready for the puppy. And I have paint I didn't put away, and I'm in comfy clothes because it was like cold. My hair is really janky because I didn't want to shower this morning. And I was going to, but we'll see if that happens today. I don't know what I thought this was gonna be. Like, I don't know what I thought the point of this would be. I'm dissociating. I'm like only partly attached to my body right now. I can barely feel anything. So like I'm like squished up, and I was laying flat on the carpet and stuff, and I've like tied shoes really tight, and I've got tight clothes on, and I've been keeping like the stress squishy things in my hands while like laying on the floor to try and hold on to some more like sensation, because if I can make enough physical sensation happen, it's like I can be like 40% connected instead of like dangling at the end of a balloon string, and like the world feels a little bit more real. But oh, one of the biggest things is I have to not scratch. Because I feel so disconnected, like any sensation makes a big difference for like a few seconds or whatever. So, but the problem is if I start scratching, like first of all, I have a thing where like things have to be even on both sides, or they have to be more or like more worn down or more used or whatever on the left, and that started like years ago, and I don't know what the point is. But the thing is, like when I'm like this, see, I'm doing it right now, like as I'm talking about it, like I'll scratch to make it even, and I'll scratch to keep physical sensation going, and I have like a lag time. But like I've scratched my skin bloody and stuff before, and so it's not ideal. Because pressure like stays in one spot, so I can turn into like background noise for me, but if something's like scratching or whatever. But that's why I want one of the tasks that I train Aoife to do. What was I saying? One of the tasks I want to train Aoife to do in regards to dissociation is to like not just pressure, but me, you know, like this isn't a task, but me like petting her, rubbing her fur and stuff, and but like I want to train her to lick, like maybe like insistently like nudge with her nose and lick, unless like until I respond to some like minimal extent or whatever, and it'll take a little while to train it, but I think that'll be really helpful because I don't want to like, it's especially when I'm doing things like this absent-mindedly, like I'm so close to my eye and I don't want to accidentally like scratch and like cut like really delicate skin open like there or anything like that on accident, just because I'm not paying attention to it. And like if I run into doorways and stuff right now like really hard, it doesn't hurt because like I'm not like present enough for it to like hurt much, you know? My hair looks so stupid. It's not even like a helicopter or a mushroom, it's just so stupid. That's so dumb looking. The tree outside is losing most of its leaves now, but it's pretty. I am definitely off topic, and I hope I past me covered whatever I was supposed to cover in this, because I don't really remember what I was doing. So I'm still dissociating, but I'm over. What I meant to say was that I'm over by my bed now, and here's my window. And I wanted to show you, I forgot to add that like I'll end up places that are cold like this, things that are like you know, faux window or like cold glass or something like that, or like handles on a jar or whatever. It's good to like touch. I'm trying not to touch the glass because I mean it's already really dirty, but I don't want to clean handprints because like dirt spread all over is different than like a specific handprint on it, you know? Oh yeah, I really need to clean these. I didn't clean them when we moved in, but like just like pressing. The cold is one of like the most effective things, but I have to be careful and not use ice packs or something like that, because there's too much risk of like leaving it on too long or too cold, or like why I don't do hot water or something, because also it could be too soothing, but like I can't do anything that has the risk of me overdoing it without realizing it, like hurting myself, you know? Like I can't, it's like the scratching, but it's, you know, like this is okay, but if I had a real ice pack or something, you know, like that would probably be, those can be too long, I mean too cold for like too long, you know? There's the camera, sorry. Hope you guys had fun on this completely, I don't know why anyone would be watching this, but